We've got Gronk's girlfriend saying one thing. We've got Tom Brady saying you can call him up if he needs him. He's saying another thing. Do you think Gronk is actually done?
Yeah, I think Gronk's done. I think it's done. Tom Brady better not call me because I'm not going back out on that. No way, no way. I think Gronk's done. I think he's done. I think he has his mind made up, and he's had a tremendous career. I mean, whether he goes back or he doesn't, he's definitely one of my all-time favorite tight ends, and he's done a lot for this game.
Talking a little bit about the 49ers for a second, San Francisco is going all in on Trey Lance, it seems, while also having Jimmy G there. And for now, obviously, they could trade him eventually, but maybe it's something in the water. But the Niners just always seem to have quarterback controversies. I know you were part of one of them with Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick when you played, but that team was still also able to make it to the Super Bowl. So do you see any similarities, any differences with this new situation they've got going on?
I'm going to have to say, I know you say there's something in the water. I'm going to say there's something in the bay. Come on.
Okay, something in the bay. There you go.
Something in the bay. I think there are some similarities. Trey is a tremendous talent. He brings a lot to the game, a lot of things that Jimmy G doesn't have. I mean, let's face it, the kid's talented, and he's what every franchise wants on their team. So if he can get it together and he can stay here mentally, keep it all together, keep the team together, and be that leader that the team is hoping for, I think he'll put up some good numbers and he'll have a tremendous career, and the team will rally behind him. But it starts with him, starts with Trey. So he has to get it done.
For the Commanders also, I want to get your reaction on that. I know you played for the Washington football franchise. You're a DMV guy through and through. Now that you've had some time to be able to digest it, how do you feel about the name change? And do you think the DMV is really going to buy into it?
I think the DMV has already bought into it because Commanders, it represents what Washington, D.C. really is. I mean, we're talking about the nation's capital, right? We have everything here from, especially when it's politically, and it just makes sense for them to have that name. They couldn't have picked a better name than the Commanders. Of course, everyone loves the old name, but hey, look, time changes, things are different, and we have to learn to adapt and really make sure that we get behind this team and support them.
Sticking with the DMV, the Big Ten is setting off fireworks in college football. USC and UCLA will be joining soon. So as a Terp, what do you think the program needs to do to, I guess, not essentially be an afterthought in this mega conference of what the Big Ten is going to be?
I think the team, I think just for, being a Terp, and I think we're doing a great job. Mike Locksley over there, who I know really well, who recruited me when I was in high school. I think he's putting together a great nucleus of players to really do some great, wonderful things over there. But they really have to make sure that they continue to stay consistent when it comes to finding tight ends and quarterbacks, because those two guys right there, of course, you can have your receivers, you have your defensive guys, you can always add on to that. But when you have a tight end, and I'm not saying this because I play tight end, but those are the two positions that really that can really catapult the team to different phases when it comes to games and just overall just the school, just what they're trying to do, the team and winning. I think it's an integral piece, and they really have to focus on really building that. Continue to recruit really well.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, between Diggs and DJ Moore and even you, Maryland seems to get talent. So what's stopping them from being this top 10 team in the Big Ten, which will eventually, expand?
Like I said, recruiting, it all goes back to recruiting, but it also falls on the coaching. What are the coaches doing? Are they putting the guys in positions to be able to be successful? The culture. What's the culture like? How are they building that? Are guys believing in what the team is trying to do and what the coaches are trying to do? So if they have put all that together, I think they can really do some wonderful things over there.
Last question we have for you. I want to play a quick game with you. It's called Rank 'em. So it's fantasy football mock draft season. It's coming up sooner than we think. So can you give me your top 5 tight ends heading into this upcoming season?
My top 5 tight ends heading into the season. Come on. Travis Kelce, George Kittle. Gosh. Who else? I don't know who else. I would say Rob Gronkowski, but he's not playing anymore.
There are a lot of good.
Throw
good
me off.
options.
Throw me off some more names because I don't know who else I can put in that line.
I mean, Kyle Pitts, Darren Waller would be probably a good one. Maybe Mark Andrews,
Darren Waller. I say
Dalton
Darren Waller.
Schultz.
I don't know about Cal Pitts.
You do.
Cal Pitts. I wouldn't say
Those are
he's.
still
I think
two solid good ones. I feel
think
like
he's great. I
anybody
think
would.
he's a great talent, but I don't think he's a. I don't think he's a top. I wouldn't say he's a top 5.
Okay. Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.